You're on your knees begging for light when you could make your own fire. You want salvation so badly you'd take hell if it felt warm. This is how you lost yourself. Looking for strength in all the wrong places. Not knowing the light you're begging for lives in your heart. You just stopped feeding it. The people who promise to stay forever are the first ones to leave. Count how many people said, always. Count how many actually meant it. The numbers don't lie, but you do. You lie to yourself every time you think you need saving. Every time you think you're broken because you're alone. You've survived every single day of your life so far. Every heartbreak, every disappointment, every moment you thought you couldn't go on. But you did. You went on. Because you've always been okay on your own. The version of you that needs constant validation is not the real you. It's the scared child who never learned that love starts with loving yourself. It's the part that was taught your worth comes from others. The people begging for salvation are looking in the wrong direction. Up toward some imaginary savior. Down toward their knees. Never inward where the real work happens. Never toward themselves where all the answers wait. You think you need someone, but what you need is to remember who you are. What you love when no one else is there to approve. What makes you laugh when the audience is just you. You're not half of anything. You're not waiting to be completed. You're not a puzzle missing pieces. You are the whole fucking puzzle. And yes, some pieces are beautiful when they connect with other puzzles, but you don't stop being complete when they leave. The warmth you're looking for in hell is not real warmth. It's the heat of destruction, of giving up your power, of handing over your peace to people who don't know how to hold it. Real warmth comes from the fire you build yourself, from the life you create with your hands, from the love you give yourself when everyone else is too busy to notice you exist. Choose people. Don't need them. Let them choose you back. Don't beg them to stay. Begging for love is like begging for air. If you have to beg, you're already suffocating. And you're not suffocating. You're breathing just fine. You're made of stronger things than you think. The salvation you're begging for is not coming from outside. The light you're reaching for is already in your hands. You've always been okay on your own, and this terrifies people who aren't okay on their own. They need you to need them. Need you to be incomplete without them. Need you to believe the story that alone equals broken. But you know better now. You've tested the theory. Spent nights in your company, days in your thoughts, weeks without needing someone to tell you who you are. And you're still here, free from the exhausting work of trying to be enough for people who will never think anyone is enough. Free from the desperate dance of making yourself smaller so others feel bigger. Free from the lie that your worth depends on someone else's attention. Free to be exactly who you are. Let them leave. Let them all leave. The ones who are supposed to stay will stay. The ones who leave were never yours. You cannot lose what was never yours. You cannot break what was never broken. You cannot be abandoned by someone who was never truly with you. And you cannot be saved by someone who needs saving themselves. The people on their knees begging for light have forgotten they are made of light, have forgotten they are the light. You are your own salvation, your own light, your own strength, your own company, your own home. You've always been okay on your own because you were never really alone. You had you, and you are enough.